Right now we're on House of Highlights. Right now we're going to check out Zach, because I feel like right now he's the most hated player in terms of like getting drafted. Everybody just like doesn't like him at all, which is, I don't know. It's weird to me that everybody's feeling like he's a bust. I'm like, bro, he's 7 foot and he can move. Like, I don't understand how he's a bust. But yeah, let me go ahead and get into this. I'm muted. Look at that block. Like, he can move. I'm not understanding how he can't fit into today's game. These are the highlights, of course. But like, look, gets off of the seal, blocks. Easy. That's good defensive play. Block in the paint protector. Like, that's one of the number one things in the NBA, being a paint protector. There's not that many left. And here's one of them. People saying he should have been not drafted, or he doesn't fit. In my opinion, look at that. Feed down low. Okay, got their hands, got to work on it a little bit, but they're going to feed this man. Like, look at him running. Easy. Nobody thinks he's a threat. Like, look at this. Like, come on, be real, people. A 7-footer running down the floor like that. You know what I'm saying? Beating the ball down the court. That was an easy bucket. We're not going to over highlight it, but like, he's moving. He's mobile. Nobody picked him up. Is that his big man? Like, the person guarding him? What happened? Let me go back real quick. Missed the dunk. Okay, so he had something happen, but he still made it back down court. Got the dunk. Easy score. Running the ball, and they're looking for him, which is great. And I'm going to say something that's okay. Look at that. Mobile, clean blocks. Moving down the floor. Running with the ball. Look at that. Easy again, bro. That's what you want. People saying he can't fit in today's game. Oh yeah, bang that. Bang that. And that's, what's his name? Zessler? Like, look at this. He's defending him. Good hook. I don't think Zessler's not a slouch either. Okay, got the block, got it back. Good high energy. Got to come stronger. He did that. Say, you know what? I went up soft. Let me dunk that. Like, bro, people saying they don't want him. Are you kidding me? Teams right now need him on the team. Not saying like controversial thing. Like, people call Dwight Howard Jokic stopper. Not saying like he's like that, but he's an extra defender to go against Jokic. And especially if he gets more aggression and like is able to get, more mobility, all that stuff. Coordination a little bit too. Because, yeah, I saw this missed dunk. Once he gets all that body control down, for sure, it starts getting comfortable with his game. I feel like it's a wrap, bro. I like the way he attacks the rim. People say in college, like, look at this. 2 people still tipped that bad boy in, got the tie. Said, I got that. 2 people try to box him out, bro. He's needed. Needed in the NBA. There's not that many bigs left. Everybody wants to play small ball. It's like small ball is going to get there. Look at that. Change this. This is huge. This is why I'm saying this is huge. That's why the NBA needs this. If it's just guard play small ball, this is all that's going to happen. As a screen, I'm going to go down to the lane right here in the paint. I can do a floater. I can pull up, and I can do, just about anything once I get into this mid-range section. And then also, like, if there's not really a big, of course, like John Morant plays, he's going to try to dunk on the big, get a foul. You got Euro steps. You got endless moves that you can do to get a foul and an and one. But with his sizing and Wembeed sizing, like all the tall, like bigger players now, or a few of the bigger players, it makes you adjust. So like he comes off, if he wasn't as like, boom, perfect pause. If he wasn't this like a big, like how people want like somebody like Bam or, I would say Anthony Davis too. Just like a little bit more smaller but athletic bigs, but like his sizing, he's still athletic for his sizing. Like he changed the whole trajectory of where guy was going. If this was anybody else at this moment, I feel like that would have been like a layup, like an easy circle shot layup or a floater. But since he's 7'2", 7'4", look what happens. He meets that like easily. He's like, oh shoot, I gotta do a floater. Oh, he got hit too. That's another thing to review, but still, it's like you gotta adjust. You have to adjust. Have to. Like, tell me, really tell me, if Ja Morant was coming downhill like this, like why would he do exactly that? Like try to fake out. He knows the defender is behind him, but instead he tries to fake out. Edey, I think his name, yeah, Zach Edey, and then I don't know who this is. Tries to fake him out and do a turnaround. That's a whole adjustment. Like his defensive presence and sizing is going to be needed in the NBA. Like you can run 4 small guards and still have him in the paint and still be impactful. Like very impactful, getting rebounds, blocks, all that stuff. He doesn't even necessarily have to score. I feel like he can just really sit in the paint and hog the paint. Like you got small people against them, smaller centers against them. Like he can have a field day. He put up 14 and what was the 14, 15 and 4 blocks. Like, bruh, I don't know what people tripping saying he a bust or like he not gonna make it. I feel like he honestly can make it. He's a better prospect, I would say, in the recent years, coming out. Like as you know, his size and all that stuff. Besides Embiid and maybe a few others. You know, you got Bol too. Trying to name all my 7-footers, can't get them. But there's a lot of them I do understand that went to the G League, but they were like big, like bigger size. I mean, even like Taco Fall. Taco Fall was kind of like his size, but I feel like Eddie's like a little bit slimmer. Zach, like he's a little bit slimmer than him, a little bit more mobile than Taco Fall, and has a better like skill set in a sense than Taco Fall. I don't know. It's just me. I just don't see how people calling him a bust and he doesn't fit. Like, I feel like he does contribute to the game a lot, or he could contribute to the game a lot. And my whole controversial take is that the San Antonio Spurs could have made the Twin Towers come back alive with him. That would have did numbers. Yeah, that's all I got.